The Steelers and the Panthers are the two most successful teams in Challenge Cup history, and their meetings over the years have produced many classic moments. Levi's last-second winner, the premature ticker tape explosion, that Sheffield game we never talk about, Sam Gospel, Leia Lehman and Kim Alroos. It's a group game tonight, and Nottingham haven't won one of those in Sheffield since 2013. They're back to full strength, while Anthony DeLuca serves the last game of his suspension for Sheffield. Tanner Eberle returns, and Barry Brust gets the nod in goal. Good atmosphere already. Stephen Lee's lost his stick. Eberle brings it out front, and there was nearly a chance for Saxru Danielson. But just mishandled behind the goal. Possession back with the Panthers. They're looking to clear the zone. They haven't done it. Armstrong gets in the way. Gets it away from Toussignon, and now it's back with Kelsall. Steelers just back away and complete a line change.
Great pressure there to start the game off from Sheffield. Good start for the first line to get out there and get their legs under them. Eberle with a big hit on the boards. Great to see. As we said, maybe a little bit of a heartbeat coming back into the game to help things out and get it a bit more physical.
Welsh skates into David Phillips. Puck will go all the way around to Latal, who knocks it back, but that's straight to Domingue. And now in for Boivin. He takes the shot on and finds the top corner. First shot of the game for the Panthers, and it finds the net.
Well, we were talking in the pregame about Domingue, and I said mentioned Boivin and how well they work together, but cutting through the seam here, you can see four Steelers around, just sort of fishing a little bit. Brust coming across and then shooting back. Glove maybe a little bit low, but that's a pretty darn good shot to be the first one on net for the Nottingham Panthers. It's a good start for both teams. I think Sheffield, obviously, a good first shift, just gets caught on a bit of a transition play and a pretty decent shot for Nottingham to take the lead, but kill the penalty, get some momentum back, and see if they can start their own sort of offensive opportunities.
And a long shot from Doherty goes through. May have been tipped en route, but the Panthers have a 2-goal lead inside the first 5 minutes.
And we were just saying we want to see if Sheffield can get something on the offense, and on cue the wrong way around. As we can see it go through here, yeah, it does look a little bit of a deflection right there. Can't see who it was falling through the high slot. I didn't quite see who pick it up, but puck definitely looked like it changed direction a little bit on Brust there. Went top shelf on the blocker side.
Lane. Steelers will intercept, played forward, hoping for Mosey to go chasing after it. Again, Lee is there in position. Steelers keep this one in the zone. From Alexuk to Eberle, onto the forehand, and his shot hits Lee. Mosey brings it out front, the puck is loose, it's not covered, it's shot towards goal, it's blocked by a Panther. David Phillips keeps it in the zone with his skate, and then Eberle turns. He'll fire one through and he'll score! They kept it in the zone, they kept the pressure on, and they made the Panthers pay.
Yeah, just before that, on the shot that came through before, Carr didn't know where the puck was, but Sheffield does a great job retrieving the puck, and this is the end result of it. Nottingham actually have the puck in the middle of the ice when they had collapsed with all the pressure just before that and didn't get the puck out. Eberle gets his head up, has a look at the net, sees what's going on, and sees there's lots of traffic, and it's just a good, solid, hard wrist shot that Carr can't come up with. But right here, Nottingham have the play of the puck, but they don't get the puck out. But Eberle still has to do an awful lot there as he turns away, and good hard wrist shot from a long way up, but good job out in front of the net as well. So
Panthers will get it immediately clear after the face-off win. Steelers going 1D and 4 forwards on the power play. Schultz, Dowd, Connolly. Along with Valorand. Plenty of options. Mosey as well in the take-up position. Oh, but it's mishandled. Mosey's able to get it back, sends it to the far wall. Connolly trying to keep Tetlow away from it. He's done a good job. Valorand to Schultz. To Dowd, spins and shoots and scores! Right through Carr, the equaliser on the power play.
Give all the credit on the boards on the other side of the ice with Connolly holding off big Josh Tetlow. It's not an easy job for a big man to do that. especially if it's a smaller guy. Can't quite get underneath him, but great puck movement all the way around, and Dow just catches Carr right there short side over the pad. Carr wasn't quite set. It looked like he was getting up and thinking there was going to be a pass, maybe cross seam. And as he went up and then back down, Dow had released the puck on a turnaround.
Carrozza sent it towards goal, and that was put just wide of his own goal. Goodness me.
Yeah, it's a big surprise on Brust's face there, I'm sure. That's the quickest he's moved all day to get up and down, my goodness. That was a good one, but a great offensive opportunity there for Sheffield. Comes back the other way.
And there's the save from Brust to deny Betteridge.
That one a little bit more calm, to be fair, than what we just saw out in front of the net, but
Ballaran forward. Connolly. Opportunity. Must be, and it is for Valorand. Finish from behind Carr, and the Steelers have turned it right round.
And you go back to all the way back there to what Brust did down in the net down there by denying Ollie Betteridge. And that's a big play. Is on the back check here, you see right here, there's the big play right there. Now it's a clear. Sheffield can attack again. Still had a little bit of work to do, but look where Valorand is there. And look how quick he comes back up the ice. A nice little pass again, a center lane drive through, creates the shooting angle for Robert Dowd. Quick release. Valorand just goes to the net. Carr doesn't hold on to it as it slipped through his arm. And Sheffield are the recipients of a nice 3-2 lead now here in the second period.
Steelers tried the wraparound. The puck was at the front of the crease, and Lee cleared it away from Latal. Then Latal's going to get onto this one. Brings it back in front. Matheson is there on the scene. Isn't he always? Welsh. It's not the best pass he's played tonight. Possession turns straight back over when the Panthers really need a bit of a breather and a bit of territory. Todd likes to carry the puck forward. We haven't seen so much of it from him so far tonight. We're inside the final 4 minutes of the second period. Armstrong couldn't hold them up forever. The Panthers take it back through Boivin. Then he invites Welsh onto it, and his shot comes in, and Brust saved it, but he's not held it, and it's backhanded in. It's Boivin again, his second of the game. We're all tied up.
Yeah, and all that pressure that Sheffield have been building up through this whole of this second period. And you can see the battle out in front of the net there. Boivin just comes in off the side and not quite able to track back enough. Boivin starts to play on the boards. He makes the play into the middle of the ice. And unfortunately, it doesn't quite work out. And Boivin does what goal scorers do, is goes to the net.
It is called as holding, and the Steelers go on to their fourth power play of the night. They scored on their only previous 5-on-4. They didn't score in 2 minutes of 5-on-3. They're looking for the go-ahead goal. And the clearing attempt didn't get out of the zone from Brassard. Chance missed. Mosey, save made. Can he be forced across the line? There's a massive scramble, and Connolly's involved in a tussle behind the goal. He's lost his helmet.
Yeah, he took a big check coming off the back of the puck there with Lee. I'm sure we'll see it when we catch it up on the replay, but Connolly not happy as Lee came across and cleared his man out big time. Carr desperately trying to front. There's the deflection. We'll see right here. Connolly takes one at it, and Lee comes through. Not much on it there. Connolly reacts to it as Lee kind of falls over the top of him. Maybe a glove on the face on the way by, but...
And now Schultz. Eberle called for it, gets it, couldn't quite make it stick. He's going to put the pressure on and try and win it back, and he has. Puck is on the side of the goal. Steelers are trying to create a scramble, and it's gone just wide. The net ripple, but it was Carr's stick that made it move, and not the puck, which had gone wide of the goal.
I'm not sure who was celebrating there, Armstrong or Eberle.
A couple of thousand behind that goal were. Well, here's that little scramble again around the goal. See how close that puck actually was to going in.
Just lying there, all tantalizing. Armstrong has an awful good chance here. What does it do? It just goes wide of the net.
Mentioned that late Levi Nelson goal at the start of this broadcast. Are we going to get something again? It'll have to be from Eberle. It has to be now. It's wide of the target. So instead, we will have overtime. Still goes Valorand. Connolly and Mosey, the other players, out for the Steelers. Still with Mosey. Panthers player's lost his stick. It's back towards Mosey and it's tipped just wide. It's Doherty who doesn't have a stick. And it's off the crossbar from Valorand. And the puck goes out of play and the Steelers were an inch from winning it.
I was just going to say, how are you classifying this? Are you putting this as 3 forwards out there with Mosey on the ice, or 2 and 1? But some great movement, very, very tactical. 3-on-3 is exactly like that. You said it right there. It's when everybody gets beat 1-on-1. When something happens, you get beat 1-on-1, and it can turn into a track meet 3-on-2s and 2-on-1s up and down the ice, or it can happen there.
Lane goes backwards, didn't like what he saw ahead of him. Norrish comes back out of the zone. And then he goes back in and then plays it back out. It's good skating from Domingue. Puck is knocked away from him and the Steelers have it back. It's with Eberle. Crowd rises. Eberle plays it across and it's past everybody. And now it'll come back to Domingue and the Panthers regain possession. Eberle goes hunting on the forecheck, trying to lift the stick, and he's won it! Tanner Eberle, this is his moment!
We're speechless, Jonathan. Just good hard work, and Eberle all the way. Look, head up, a long way out to be fair. Taking a good hard shot, and you can see it looks like it goes over the elbow. Carr's not expecting it to go, but he does all the hard work on the back check, doing everything he can to get the puck back without taking a penalty. That was the big thing. He did just about everything he needed to do. Turns the puck over, and you can see here it's very, very close. He does everything he can, and obviously last man back. 2-on-0 the other way, but a long way out. And you can see that's how Carr's reacting there. That's an over-the-elbow sort of shot. And that's your game winner here in overtime.
Nicky Chin, Jeff Christian, Eric Anderson, Sean Maltby, Mark Thomas, Tom Sestito, Stephen Meyer, Matthew Waugh, Guillaume Desbiens, John Armstrong, Josh Pitt, Brendan Connolly, and now Tanner Eberle, scorers of overtime winners against the Panthers. An overtime winner to leave you speechless. Tanner Eberle. It seems like almost nobody is left. We want to stay back and celebrate a little longer. Even Valorand, the sharpshooter, can't take down Tanner Eberle today. What a great night of hockey. What a great game.
Aaron, you sent 8,000 people home, very happy tonight. Talk us through that game from your perspective.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't obviously the start we wanted. We turned a puck over inside our blue line, second shift of the game, and then they go low to high on us, and they get a nice tip on that second one. So I think it's 2 shots, 2 goals, but the group we have there showed a ton of character tonight, and I felt like from the 8-minute mark of that first period, I felt like the ice slanted pretty heavily our way, and I think we took it to them. I thought Carzy played a really nice game for them as well, but it was just good. I felt like once we turned the momentum in that hockey game, it was ours to win.
Was it important we got that third goal of the game to make it 2-1?
Yeah, it was. That was a big goal. The power play let us down a little bit tonight. We had 2 opportunities 5-on-3 to extend that lead or go on the lead there, and we didn't. So we'll work on that a little bit this week, the 5-on-3. It's not something we practice very much, to be fair, just because we don't get many of those in this league. So, but we'll work on that. And yeah, I mean, really, what a gutsy effort though, coming down too early and finding a way there tonight.
And also a gutsy effort by Tanner Eberle, 2 goals. And you were talking to me about him before the start of the game, just what a warrior he is. Yeah,
I mean, Ebbs touched the ice for the first time in 10 days yesterday. Got through it pain-free. We put him on the ice this morning. Again, was pain-free, and walked into my office after this morning's skate saying, "No, I don't have any pain. I'm playing." It wasn't a conversation that it was him coming in and telling me he feels good and he's playing. And anytime I can get a guy like that into our lineup, he's a heart and soul kind of guy. He's the engine that kind of drives our group. So it's great to have him back tonight, and nice to see him rewarded too.
Yeah, we talk about Carr at one end, but Barry Bruss as well made some big saves in that game that kept us in that.
Yeah, like I said, not an optimal start. 2 shots, 2 goals, but I really didn't think either of them were on him. And then when he started making save after save there, I think it was good for his confidence. It was good for our confidence as a group, and for us to come back and win that hockey game. I think that's a good start.
We stood on the bench now. What was it like when Tanner let that last one go in overtime?
I actually started laughing. I started laughing because we turned that puck over and we have a 2-on-0, and Cons catches Ebbs there, and I'm thinking they're going to go down and make a couple passes, and then Ebbs goes half clapper from the top of the circle. I don't even think he saw Cons, so it was just more of a thank God that went in, or Cons was going to come back to the bench. Not very happy, but yeah, fun night. Great to get that win. Always good when you're playing Nottingham, obviously, and can find 2 points.
And after a game against Nottingham, we can say actually the big game of the weekend still to come, isn't it? The Dundee in the league tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. That's we got a tough trip ahead of us. Early bus tomorrow. Get up there and hopefully make sure we remember to bring those 2 points back home with us.
Tim, talk us through that one if you would.
Talk us through. Obviously, we had a good start. Our second was okay, and then obviously there was a lot of penalties throughout the whole game. I thought our kill played well, and I thought Sheffield came hard in the third, and I didn't love our third, but we got a point out of it.
Kevin Carr perhaps didn't deserve to be on the losing team tonight, did he?
He played really well. He was out last week with a little bump, but he played solid. Had some big saves, and obviously played well on the kill for us.
Yeah, 2 5-on-3 power plays, and the Steelers couldn't get through. Your kill was outstanding.
It was. It would have been nice to have a 5-on-3 ourselves, but we battled through it, and our kill was very good, and that starts with Kevin. But I'm proud of the guys to step up.
A word on tomorrow?
Big game. Obviously, it's a league game at home, so we're get some rest tonight and hopefully be ready to go.